Welcome back. Welcome back to Big Brother Advice. This is the series where I read some stories and I give you my advice for the things that are happening in the stories. So, grab your butt to join on in, and I think we're just gonna get on started. So, the first story today: Am I overreacting? Canceling a date last minute because she couldn't be on time. So there is a text message. I'm gonna show you, but I'm gonna read that out for you as well. So yeah, we can meet there, like a embarrassed laughing emoji. Can you give me 30 minutes to prepare? Really? I'm gonna be honest, I just got to Stocklands because we agreed for 1 p.m. and I think it's a bit disrespectful to ask for me to wait for 30 more minutes after last time you asked for an hour. It's a second date, okay? I have other things to do and I'm going to leave. We aren't compatible if you can't be on time. All the best. Well handled, I think. I, 33 male, was talking to this woman on an app and we decided to meet for a coffee date on a Saturday morning. I got to the cafe and I messaged her asking where she was. A few minutes later, she said she just woke up. Great. I asked her how long she would need to get ready and she said an hour. I told her I can't wait around because I had family plans. We'll have to do something another time. A week later, she messaged me apologizing again, and I decided to give her a second chance. We decided to meet up for boba tea. I got to the boba spot and then she asked for 30 more minutes to get ready after I had just got there. Then I sent her the above message. Am I overreacting? I got mixed messages from friends about it. Whew. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys some personal insight on me. I hate being late. I hate being late. I hate when people are late, and it bothers me to no end. I hate when it comes off. I think I might take it too personally, which is fine, and I think I understand that about myself. I get it. I had one time a friend of mine who we are no longer friends. And I was meeting up with him to go do something on a day off. I was working a fast food restaurant job, and it was really hard. And I only got like 1 or 2 days off, 1 day off a week, guaranteed. And I got another day off as well. So we met up. We were gonna go like to a different city to get something, and I drive about 45 minutes to go meet him, and he cancels, and it really made me mad, and he felt bad, obviously, but I don't remember what he canceled for. I don't really care if this was a long time ago, but in dating, it's way different, and I get where this guy's upset because they already had a plan to go do something, and she asked for an hour. And he obviously couldn't do that because he had family plans. That sucks. You were excited about a date. She asked for an hour. Second time. I think the first time she overslept. Either way, inappropriate to oversleep and use that as an excuse. And if you're lying about it, that's even worse. I think that's crazy. The second time, asking for 30 more minutes. I mean, if this is something that bothers you, as in the dating realm, then you made the right decision. I think you said it as good as you could. I think it's a bit disrespectful to ask for me to wait for 30 more minutes after last time when you asked for an hour. I don't blame you one bit at all. I think this is just a big brother advice. This is your big brother advice for this story. I really like how he handled it. He knows his worth. He knows what makes him upset, and he knows that they are not compatible. And he called it off, and that's a great, and he wasn't mean about it. He's right. It is very disrespectful, and you can come at me in the comments. I don't care. This is very disrespectful, and she knows it's disrespectful by the use of her emojis, and she's trying to play it off cutesy, but it's not cutesy at all. It's very disrespectful, and I'm glad that he knows his worth, knows what he likes, and he sticks to it and calls it off. I thought that was great. So nothing else really here. I don't think he's overreacting at all. I'm glad that he knows his worth. I'm glad he knows what he likes and he knows what is compatible with him, and he made the decision. Very mature. I think we're moving on to story number 2. Am I overreacting? I went on a date with this guy, and I don't think I want to go on another. Okay, interesting. All right, these are lots of texts, and we'll see. You'll see. All right, still awake? Sorry if I'm spamming. Can't tell me the thing isn't over yet. I'd really like to talk for a few, but I understand if you're too tired or already sleeping. Sorry if I've made you feel overwhelmed or anything today or yesterday. I hope you had a good weekend, and if we don't talk, then I hope you had a good night and have a good sleep. Still getting ready for bed. I have class early tomorrow, just going to pass out, I think. Oh, okay, I can call you for like 30 seconds to say good night. I'm sorry for the paranoia, but can I at least know who you were with? Whoa. Was this a first date? Yeah, he went on one date with this guy and he's already been like, who are you with? That's crazy. Okay. Just kind of gets me uneasy when a question like that goes unanswered twice. No, dude, this would be cringe in a committed relationship, let alone not at all exclusive or committed relationship. That's crazy. Okay, I know you're probably just staying off your phone and whatnot, but it would just be nice to shut the part of my brain up for tonight if that's too much of an ask. Honestly, I kind of feel like maybe I overshared last night and it's just had me feeling a little off today. Not trying to get into any of it right now, just trying to explain a bit, I guess. Sorry if it's a bad time or whatever. I was with blank and blank, ran into some of their friends while out and hung out with them for a little while before heading to the mall. You didn't overshare. I know I like knowing things. I'm just feeling short because my social battery is dead. Sorry. That's a truth. That is a truth. I was with my wife at a friend's of hers baby shower, and me and the husband and a friend of his went golfing, and by the time I got back to the baby shower, I was like my social battery was gone. So I totally feel that at all. I totally feel that. Don't thank me and don't be sorry, please. Sorry for my paranoia and if I was bugging you a bit today. TBH, part of it is I passed out like an hour after you texted and I kind of jolted myself awake and then didn't see you text or anything. So I think it was just kind of some residual anxiety or something. My brain always feels like it's racing when I wake up, and sometimes it takes a bit to feel like I'm thinking straight or properly. We don't have to call if you don't want to, and sorry for giving you a paragraph to read before bed, but I do hope you had fun, and I hope you sleep well, and I hope the entire week, classes, and whatever else you got going on goes well for you. Too late, tanks, and sorry. Oh God. Before I forget, I was legitimately curious. Who is it that's actually into the wrestling poop? I feel like I would know by now if it was you, LOL. Who was the one that actually suggested it? Is it into it? She says, by the way, did that react all actually go through? I hearted your hearts. Woo, this is a grown man, guys. This is not a 16-year-old child. This is a grown man. Oh goodness. And then she said, blank grew up loving it, and yeah, it did. And then he sent that before I forget text, like right after I said I needed to sleep. So he's like almost like disrespecting her boundary of like, I'm going to bed, good night, and he's just like, screw it, I'm doing it. So LOL, interesting. I vaguely remember something about you hanging out with them or mentioning it in regards to them, but thought maybe I was imagining it. I can let you go if you want, not trying to keep you awake, but what about it? What about it do they like, and do you enjoy it at all, or just kind of there for the laughs or whatever? And good to know. Sorry if this wastes or disturbs you, just wanted to say, at least say, and it cuts off there. Okay. Okay, so this is context for the text messages that we just read. She says, so for context, I went on a date with him on Saturday and it was really nice. This is my first date I have been on in over a year. I have been really uninterested in dating since my last LTR ended poorly. I have been out of the dating scene and he seemed sweet, so I figured it was worth a shot. We are classmates and will most likely have classes together in the future because we have the same major. And we have a long-lasting phone call the night after our date, and he dumped some pretty heavy life stuff on me, trauma, but it was cool with me and I welcomed it even though it seemed pretty early on to do that, in my opinion. That is what he is referring to when he talks about oversharing. He had been a little overbearing once before, but it didn't bug me at all. The night in particular, I had been out with friends and didn't get home until pretty late. When I am with friends, I rarely check my phone, and I didn't take the time to read through the paragraphs and answer each question individually, which spurred more paragraphs and questions, even though he said he understood that. I'm not much of a social butterfly, amen, so I was feeling pretty drained already. He just kept talking even after I told him I wanted to sleep. Something about how paranoid and overbearing he is when we have only gone on a single date rubs me the wrong way. I don't think I want to see him again. Am I being a bitch? I feel guilty. Do you think this will be repeated behavior, and should I stop seeing him? If this is what dating is like, I am not sure I have the energy for the relationship. Okay, this is not what dating is like. I don't know how old you are. I'm going to assume this is like 20s, early 20s. I hate this because I would have acted this way in middle school. I was very like insecure about I had a lot of older friends. So I was like in like 9th grade and I had friends that were like seniors. I got really insecure about how clingy I could have been as like a 9th grader. And that's normal, I think, pretty normal. My friends put up with it for the most part, but this sounds the reason I bring that up is this sounds exactly like how I was in middle school and early high school. And this guy is in his 20s in university. He's got a lot of issues he's got to work on. As for her, get out. This is obviously someone you're not like jiving with at all, not vibing with at all. It's not good for you. He's got to work before he starts dating again. Before he starts dating in general, he has to look inward and really think to himself how this looks. If you want to be the person that tells him, that's fine. That is your prerogative. You do not owe him anything. He is old enough to know that this is insane. I think what got me the most was him being like, I'm paranoid. Who were you with? You don't even know this chick. Barely. You barely know this girl. And you're being like, I'm paranoid. Who are you with? That is, like I said, that's cringe in a committed relationship, let alone someone you barely know. Big brother advice. Do not ever be like, who are you with? I'm paranoid. Ever. If you are paranoid about who your partner is with, that is a you problem more than it is their problem. You need to get a grip on your life and your insecurities about whatever you have going on, and you need to take a look inward and go, what the heck is wrong with me? If you are a teenager, never do this. I know it's going to be something that bugs you and you are a child, and thank you for watching, by the way, but it is going to bug you. But insecurities are part of growing up and living. There needs to be basically unconditional trust in a relationship. Unrelenting trust, I think, is a better word. Unrelenting trust in a relationship. I would never doubt what my wife says. If my wife says she's doing something, that's happening. And I know it's happening because I love my wife and I trust my wife. She would never lie to me. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you coming by. If you did like the video, please make sure to comment down below and let me know if I messed up anything or if I said something that was super crazy. Just let me know. And I hope you guys come back. Hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.